Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, man. We had a good time this week in Mug Tech, man. We got to watch all the PlayStation, the upcoming PlayStation games up for the new PlayStation 5, man. And right now, I'm giving to you guys the live reactions, and then there's some more material from the developers behind this recent reaction with Village Resident Evil 8. So I hope you guys enjoy. Let's get it. This story comes to a close.
Long ago, a young girl went with her mother to pick berries for her father, who was hard at work. But the forest greeted them with a dark, cold silence. The bushes empty.
Everything else was rubbish.
Determined to find the berries, the rascal broke free of Mother's grasp and vanished into the trees. Mother's worried cries faded fast as the girl ran on, over vine, under branch.
Every trailer finished with a...
What is it with that creepy story?
It's just a local tale.
You're really into that stuff?
Renison are gonna have to rent one to own, and by the time you done paying for it, you spent $2,500.
Who are you? They're coming. Who is?
Oh shoot! Oh shoot! Dang! Remember, a lot of these games are unfinished, bro, so... So this is definitely... I gotta know the story on this one. Ooh, see, I don't like this, man. This some old voodoo, new. Dude, this some old voodoo stuff, man. Oh, nah, werewolf nemesis. Village, Resident Evil 8.
Chris? Sorry, Ethan.
All right, so okay, Chris. Why Chris look like Wesker? Oh, that I can't speak tonight. I just want to let you guys know that this is the type of community that's gonna be a family. No matter how much we grow here, this would be a family that you could always come to and get a bunch of laughs, man. And special shout out to Nightmare Effect, main Balrog, and good King of the Dead, Goodwill, Nexus, Ablebox. Shout out to y'all, man. Thanks for always being here. Appreciate y'all being here. And Punk J. Didn't forget you, man. So yeah, let's get to this.
Hi, I'm Tsuyoshi Kanda, producer on Resident Evil Village.
And I'm Pete Fabiano, also producer on Resident Evil Village.
We hope you all had the chance to check out and enjoy our trailer.
Some of you are probably wondering why we didn't just call the game Resident Evil 8.
Well, it's still the 8th in the series, and we're treating it as such. You can even see the Roman numeral 8 in the game logo.
I was wondering
so
why
it's
it looked
Resident
like
Evil
that.
8, just not in name.
That's cool.
Yeah, I like the
cool
play
how
on
they
the
did it.
design and the simplicity in the name. But we'll touch more on that a little later. For now, why don't we just jump in and let viewers know a little bit more about the game itself.
First off, Resident Evil Village will be available on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, and Steam.
Right, and in line with previous Resident Evil titles, we're using RE Engine. That engine brought Resident Evil 7 Biohazard, Resident Evil 2, Devil May Cry 5, and most recently, Resident Evil 3 to life. We were able to take all that we learned from those titles, along with our internal development efforts, and optimize the latest version of the engine for the next generation of consoles.
With the combined power of next gen and RE engine, we can take our developers' vision to new heights. Once again, we're planning a fresh take on survival horror, this time upping the ante on action a bit.
Realistic graphics and immersive audio, coupled with no load times, will really draw you into the world we've created for Resident Evil.
No load times, baby.
Speaking of which, the game takes place a few years after the events of Resident Evil 7 Biohazard.
Right, and it follows the story of protagonist Ethan Winters. Ethan's gone back to living an ordinary life, but of course, it wouldn't be a proper story without a new challenge to overcome. Chris Redfield, a decorated hero fighting against bioterrorism, makes his return.
Chris shaped
but
like an Xbox.
not in the way you'd think. He's the reason Ethan's life gets turned upside down. Let's take a look at some key art.
You can see Chris looking dark and far more brooding than in earlier Resident Evil appearances.
The last thing worth mentioning in terms of characters here is the village itself.
It plays such a crucial role as the backdrop and setting of the game that we consider it very much its own character as well. Right, shifting gears, let's talk a bit about the game's design.
You'll notice the familiar first-person perspective from Resident Evil 7 Biohazard. It really helps bring players into the world. It makes them feel like they are Ethan, with the same sense of heightened tension and fear.
Here's a quick look at the game running in engine.
The team is working really hard to create a great experience.
Look at the detail
You can really
on that
see the
chandelier,
details,
man.
even close up. Let's take a look at the inventory. For players familiar with Resident Evil 7 Biohazard, or the recent versions of Resident Evil 2 and 3, you'll be right at home.
We hope you enjoyed this additional look into Resident Evil Village.
Oh, and here's one more piece of key art. You might want to pay extra close attention to this one.
There's a lot that's being shown in it. So much so that we debated whether or not to actually put it in the announced trailer.
Take a look and let your imagination run wild.
We are aiming to have more to show you towards the end of summer.
So,
more trailers.
until next time.
All right, hold on. Let's go back and look at that. Look.
So much so that we debated.
All right, let's look at. Hold on. What are they showing us? All right, we got 4 wings. Bro, what are they showing us? Hey man, if anybody in the comments, man, can make sense of this. Let me see, 4 bird wings. What is that in the middle? That looks like a monster, but I know it's something else. And I know the sticks, they kind of look like a wheel. But my attention is really on the center right here. Oh man, I thought I could decode it. I'm normally good at solving puzzles and stuff like that. Oh my God. So it looks like I'm gonna have to play Resident Evil Biohazard. Man, what I see is another classic. You know, definitely it looks like it's going to be a more immersive game. It's going to be a more staggering, visionary. It's going to be a more immersive game. It's going to be like, it's going to be more scary because you don't see your character. I never liked those kind of games, but I guess I'm just going to have to play Biohazard. It's the only way. It's the only way I get used to that kind of play style. So post your comments down below. Let me know what you think, man. If you like my reaction and review, hit the like button, subscribe, and share, man. And I see you guys at another one. Make sure you hit the make sure you hit the end screen on this side right here. And I'll see you guys at another reaction, man. Appreciate y'all being here, man. Never forget, man. Stay safe out there, man. Peace.